Hosanna.
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 It is evident that God is for us. This day, he said, the day appointed. Psalm 118, 118, that we will do it every Sunday. Verse 24 says,
This is the day
this is the day.
the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it.
This is the day.
Èyí ni ọjọ́ tó Olúwa dá.
Èyí ni ọjọ́ tí Olúwa ti dá.
Àwa ó máa yọ̀,
Àwa ó wà máa yọ̀.
inú wa yóò sì máa dùn nínú rẹ̀.
Save now, I pray.
Save now, I pray thee.
O
O
Lord,
Lord,
O Lord,
O Lord.
I pray.
Yes,
Send now prosperity.
yes,
Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord.
this is the day. Yes.
Ṣé ìgbàlà nísinsìnyí? Èmi bẹ̀ ọ́, Olúwa, èmi bẹ̀ ọ́ fún àlàáfíà. Olùbùkún ni ẹni tí ń bọ̀ wá ní orúkọ Olúwa. Àwa ti fi ìbùkún fún Olúwa láti ilé Olúwa.
Àwa ti fi
Àwa ti fi ìbùkún fún ọ láti ilé Olúwa wá.
after that man fell and died, there was no day before God. Man never lived a day before God. But there was an appointment. In God, through God, for man. An appointment for salvation, an appointment for deliverance, an appointment for restoration of hope. This is the day. Hence, in the first lesson, it says, turn now. Is that the last verse? For this day.
And their whole body.
Turn ye to the stronghold,
Turn ye to the stronghold,
ye prisoners of hope.
you prisoners of hope.
Even today,
Today,
do I declare that
I declare,
I will render double unto you.
I will give you double. This is the day. That psalm is for today. That psalm, Psalm 118. That portion of that psalm is talking. Blessed is he. Today is the day. It was said, blessed is he that comes in the name of the Lord. The day of appointment. May we never miss our appointment.
Amen.
Prisoners of hope. Who is a prisoner of hope? How did he begin to become a prisoner of hope? Originally, every man became a full prisoner without day of release. Because we sin. Romans chapter 5, the Bible says, from verse 12, the Bible says, for
Therefore, just as through one man's sin,
As through one man sin,
entered the world.
as through one man sin entered the world.
And death through sin.
Death through sin.
And thus death spread to all men.
And death thus spread to all men.
Because all sinned.
Because
All
all sinned.
For until the law, sin was not in the world.
Because all sinned. Did all sin?
No, sir.
But through one man's sin. The firstborn of God, the first fruit of God, sin. Every man became a sinner. So there was an hopeless situation because death. Chapter 6 verse 7 says, that woman, he said, whoever
For he who has died
who died
has been freed from sin.
is free from sin.
Nítorí ẹni tó kú,
Ẹni tó kú,
ó bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀.
ìgbà bá ti kú, that's what the devil wanted. He would hold us unto death. He became a marriage till death do us part. But unfortunately, marriage is not till death because marriage continues in heaven. Did you see? The day appointed of God that men should be free became a day notable. He said, this is the day the Lord has made. You will rejoice until you get to that day. You remain hopeless. Every rejoicing has no bearing with God. Until your appointed time comes. And I told you, at this time, the books are open in heaven for those who are counted worthy to be part of him so that they can partake with him. Because the journey of today alone extends to eternity. This is the day the Lamb of God came. But until today, he could not manifest his purpose and his essence. Today begins the time of the manifestation of the essence of his coming. That's why I say this is the day. The Lord created all days, but this one, he made it. It was a contract, an agreement. Because he told the serpent on that day. He was sure. That's why it became the day. It's not a day. You see, there was an agreement, there was a contract in Genesis chapter 3 when he said to the serpent, I'll put, verse 15.
And I'll put enmity.
I'll put enmity
Between you and the woman.
between you and the woman,
And between your seed and
and
her seed.
between your seed and her seed.
He shall bruise your head.
The seed of the woman shall bruise your head.
And you shall bruise his heel.
So the journey to the bruising of the head of the serpent began today. This is the day.
Èmi ó sì fi ọ̀tá sáàárín ìwọ àti obìnrin náà,
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni,
àti láàárín irú ọmọ rẹ, àti irú ọmọ rẹ.
ọmọ rẹ̀.
Ọmọ rẹ̀, òun ò fọ́ ní orí, ìwọ ó sì pa á ní ìdìdí ẹsẹ̀.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
This is the day. Turn you, O prisoners of hope. Turn to the stronghold. Who is a prisoner of hope? How did he become a prisoner of hope? When originally death held all men. Whosoever is counted worthy for disappointment becomes a prisoner of hope. It is disappointment that settles you. You know, if you are all those who went for interview, not all of them are giving letters of appointment. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
You came into this world. You have come for interview. You applied when you came into the world. You submitted the application when you came into Christ. You are called for interview. No, you submitted the application when you joined the church. When you came into Christ in the church, you see the line? You submitted, you come for interview. But when His word comes in you, you come into this appointment. He remembered them. The second lesson, he looked and told them, go over to the city over and against you. Over and against you. The city that was over you, the powers that be against you, that will stop you. That was the city of us. That was the city of your father's house. That was the city of your house of bondage. That was the city of your prison. The city that was over you. The city that was against you. Why is it against you? He would not allow you. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 17. He said he would not allow his prisoner to go.
Who made the world as a wilderness?
He made the world as a wilderness.
And destroyed the city.
He destroyed the cities.
Who did not open the house of his prison?
He would not allow his prisoners to go. He opens not the house to his prisoners. It was a city that was over them. It was a city that was against them. A prisoner of hope. Today, they become a prisoner of hope. Why? According to subjection. It was God that announced hope for man when he told the serpent, even in death, there is yet another seed that is to come. Romans chapter 12 and Romans chapter 8. Go from verse 17.
And if children,
If you are children,
then heirs,
you are heirs,
heirs of God,
heirs of God.
and joint heirs with Christ.
Yes,
If indeed we suffer with him,
yes.
that we may also be glorified together. For I consider
You
that
see,
the suffering
if indeed we suffer with him, that we may be glorified together. This is the week. God took 7 days to accomplish the appointment, the first appointment for man. Now he's taking 7 days to bring man back to restoration. Talk to me.
For I consider the suffering of the present time
Yes,
are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
yes.
For the earnest expectation of the creation eagerly wait for the revealing of the sons of God.
Eh?
For But the earnest expectation of the creation eagerly waits for the revealing
Creation wait for the revealing
of the sons of
of
God.
the sons of God. Talk to me.
For the creation was subjected to futility,
Creation was subject to vanity.
not willingly,
It was not because he wanted to.
but because of him who subjected it in hope.
Oh God. What does that mean? God said the day you eat of it, you shall surely die. And he died. Not willingly. He was deceived. Yet, God brought hope even out of death. Him that subjected
Hope.
in hope. Talk to me.
Because the creation itself also will be delivered from bondage
There was a hoping, there was an expectation for deliverance out of bondage.
of corruption
Yes,
into the glorious liberty of the children of God.
you see, this is sin brought corruption. I told you, the one that was created died and corrupted the back, so that everyone that came dwelt in corruption. It is not because you begin to show an act of corruption that you became corrupt. You were corrupt to produce corruption, to be working corruption. You see, it was subject in hope. Today, Jesus came. Remember they asked, and he said, bring him. And as soon as they brought him, the one that was hopeless before had a new sin to himself. He had a new side of himself. He had a new ideology. Would I be free? Is it possible I am let loose? Is it possible men will glory in me? Is it possible men will shout and raise their voices and remove their clothes and become naked for my sake? Because Christ is come on him. You become a Christian of hope from today. As your heart begin to reconcile the values of God, the essence of Christ, the reason for his coming. Turn! If there is no turning, then there is no hope. Moses turned. Hence, the hope for Israel. He said, I will turn now. Exodus chapter 2. I will turn now. I want to see this vision. What type of sight is this? I've not seen this type of sight before in my life. Let's see. Exodus chapter 2. Go from verse 1.
Now Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian.
Yes.
And he led the flock to the back of the desert and came to Horeb, the mountain of God.
Yes.
And the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire from
Yes.
the midst of a bush. So he looked, and behold, the bush was burning with fire.
Yes.
But the bush was not consumed. Then Moses said, I will now turn
There
aside
is a turning.
and see this great sight.
It means for every turning there is a hope. For every turning to the Lord, there is a hope. But when you refuse to turn to the Lord, there is no hope. He chose to give them hope. He said, when you turn to the stronghold, you preach now. He said, for today I declare.
Return to the stronghold. You prisoner of war. Even today I declare that I will restore double to you.
I will restore. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 1 and 2. He said, comfort my people. What are they comforted for?
Comfort. Yes, comfort.
Comfort ye, my people. Yes.
Says your God. Give comfort to Jerusalem.
Yes.
And cry out to her.
Why?
That warfare is ended.
Look, number 1, no more war.
That our iniquity is pardoned.
Number 2, you are free from your iniquity. You are released. David said in Psalm that say, blessed is the man whose sins are forgiven. Yes.
For she has received from the Lord's hand.
For she has received from the hand of the Lord
double for all our sins.
For all our sins, double. He said, I will give to you double. When you turn, I will take away the warfare and I will pardon your sin. What have you been doing all this while? What have you done? Some of you, your sins, your iniquity have held you back from turning to the Lord. You have seen your sin as so heavy, so terrible, that it made you afraid of turning to the Lord. However heavy or however burdensome the load might be, the Lamb cried and said, come to me, everyone who labor and a heavy laden, I'll give you rest. Rest on the 7th day. The process of the appointment ends man the rest of eternity. This day of the day the Lord made, the appointment with the Lord gives man the hope for the rest of eternity.
Come to me.
Come to me.
All you who labor.
All that labor.
And are heavy laden.
Yes.
And I will give you rest.
Don't be afraid of your sin. He said, comfort them. Why are they to be comforted? It means they are full of distress. They are in agony. They see themselves in their heart so burdened. Their body, their mind, their heart is so weary. Do I think I can continue this journey? How long more can I go? But he came and said, I'll give you rest. I pray for us this week that the one that came for our purpose, for our appointed time, his work in our lives will give us rest.
Amen.
If of a truth we have had rest, because some of us have had it with him. Paul was careful to say, we have gotten this thing. Ephesians chapter 1. Verse 11.
In him
Also
we have obtained an inheritance.
Yes.
Being predestined according to the purpose of him who works all things according to the counsel of his will.
Yes.
That we who first trusted in Christ.
We who first trusted in Christ
should be to the praise of his
we
glory.
should be to the praise of his glory.
In him you also.
Now that you also had
after you heard the word of truth.
you see, we if I preach not having trusted in him or having his rest, then I am worthless. But I thank God. He gave me to trust in him. It's not the preaching. Every man can preach. But Paul thought they say, we who first trusted, we have been with him. If God will write the names, he does not write name continually. He wrote, my name was written many years ago, and then he will come again and he writes it. No, we have new intake for this year. We have those who will be re-enrolled for rest, so that they would enjoy the same rest we have been enjoying. And you say, I love God. He does not write names of those who he will erase, because he knows your journey. Not that because he wrote your name, you will not say no. That Romans chapter 8 that we are reading. You are in verse what?
Verse 21.
Yes?
Because the creation itself also will be delivered from bondage of corruption
Yes?
into the glorious liberty of the children of God.
Yes?
For we know that the whole creation groans and labors with birth.
The whole creation groans and labors
with birth pangs together.
with bed pangs together. All those who have been free, as long as we live in this body, we are hoping that God will, in 2 Corinthians chapter 5. Don't close that romance. From verse 1.
For we know that if our earthly house, this tent is
destroyed,
we have a building from God.
He didn't say we think, he didn't say we pray, he said we know. We have a building from God because we have trusted in him. We have a building from God.
A house
Not
made with hands.
Eternal in the heavens.
For in this we glory.
Did you see it? In this, although we know we have one in heaven, we groan in this.
Earnestly desiring to be clothed with our habitation.
Earnestly desiring to be clothed
With our habitation.
with our heavenly habitation.
Which is from heaven.
Yes?
If indeed, having been clothed,
If we have been clothed,
we shall not be found naked.
we will not be, as long as we are in this world, we are naked. Yes?
For we who are in this tent groan,
We groan.
being burdened,
Yes?
not because we want to be unclothed,
Not because we want to be like that.
but further clothed,
Yes?
that mortality may be swallowed up
We
by life,
want mortality to swallow,
to be swallowed up by life.
to be swallowed by immortality, by life. But as long as we are in this one, we have no choice. That's why he said in that Romans that nature was subject, creation was subject, not willingly.
For creation was subjected to futility,
Yes,
not willingly,
and
but because of him who subjected it in hope.
God subjected us in hope. We remain there. Not because you now have Christ, guy, and come and be there. No, remain. Don't jump. I need you to do works there. You want to come, you want to be with me, no problem. You are with me already. Stay. Yes? Go back to where you stopped from. Romans.
But if not, for we are saved in this hope.
We
were saved in this hope.
Take the previous verse.
Not only that,
Not only that,
but we also, who have the first fruit of the Spirit,
and
even we ourselves grow within ourselves.
everyone will grow. Everyone. We have the first fruit of the Spirit. We grow within ourselves. Yes?
Eagerly waiting for the adoption.
We are waiting. When are you bringing us to the place? We want to be there. When things like this comes, the true first fruits, those who have the true first fruit of God, they are looking. Are you coming? Because he said, bless the seed. Who comes?
In the name of the Lord.
Is it your time for coming? And if it's not coming, it's okay. Because in a day like this, he will come. That's the secret of his coming. He will come in a day like this. Then he rode on us a colt. But on the very same day, he would come in a horse, on a horse, in a chariot. When he appears in heaven, on this very day, days like this, because that is the only appointed day of God. But when? What year? No man knows. So those who know the mystery of the day, they groan. When he will not come, that he will say, oh, not today again. Oh, yeah, read on that woman.
Not only that,
Not only that,
but we also who have the first fruit of the Spirit, even ourselves grown within ourselves,
yes,
eagerly waiting for the adoption,
the
redemption of our body.
You see, we are waiting for the adoption. Those who will be adopted this year now, he knows them. He prepared them. It's not because you go to church. It's not because you live with Baba. It's not because you are a greater member. It's not because you go to church, you go to a mosque, whatever place you go. It was because of his love. He sees you as one of his own. He had his seed in you. He saw his seed in you and he said, this one belongs to you. This one is of you. This one is mine. So they write their names. Waiting for adoption. We that were first, we had the first fruit of God. We are still waiting for adoption. So those who join us today, there's no old cargo in the journey. There's no old school in the journey. There's no latecomer in the journey. As long as you are there before he came, we are on the same page. Read on. I'm going somewhere.
For we were saved in this hope.
For we were saved in this hope.
But hope that is seen is not hope.
You see, when we see what we say we are hoping for, is that hope again?
No.
When today becomes his day, what am I still hoping for? Hope that is seen is not hope. Yes?
For why does one still hope for what he sees?
What man hope for what he seen? I want to eat. I'm hoping for my food, and my food is on the table already. And I sit before my food, and I say, I'm hoping for my food. Is that not insane? Maybe that man should be checked immediately before he gets too out of control. I want to have my Bible. Where is my Bible? And I say, where is my Bible? Then you begin to tell. And I say, what is it? It's a literary book ahead. You know there is something going wrong somewhere. You see, hope that is seen is not hope, yes?
But if we hope for what we do not see,
we hope for what we do not see.
we eagerly wait for
We
it.
wait eagerly. That's the thing. Waiting patiently, eagerly for that thing. So that what?
with perseverance.
Yes, we wait with patience, perseverance. Yes.
Likewise, the Spirit also
Likewise, the Spirit also.
helps in our weakness.
You see now, when now we become weak, when now we become how do I call it? When now we become helpless, the Spirit, in the days of while we are yet in our body, while we are yet here, the Spirit helps our infirmities. He knows not because we have the forces of God, we now become so how do I call it? So strong that we cannot be under infirmity. We cannot be frail. We are now so strong. Jesus in his days, Hebrews chapter 5, in his days. Is that verse 7 and 8? Let me see.
Who in his days
In
of
his
flesh,
days, in the flesh.
of his flesh,
Yes.
when he had offered up prayers and supplications
And
with vehement cries and tears to
he
him,
cried with tears to him.
who was able to save him from death,
Yes.
and was heard because of his godly fear.
Oh God. Even Jesus, I told you, I always make an illustration. He was not a magical Jesus. People preach and say Jesus was 100% man, 100% God. No. He was 100%. But if he was 100% God, the devil would say no. I would decline on that. He was a total man. He came to show man the way to God. He came, one, as the way, two, to show man the way to the Father. So he practically had to live in that manner. He had to live like that. When they put the nail on his hand, he did not just say, "Take, I am 100% God." Oh yeah. And they hit the hammer, bam! He just said, "You want to know me? Oh yeah, come on, you take this one. Let me show you that I am." No. He was 100% man. At all times here on earth, he will say, "Father." He was talking to somebody. Those who say Jesus was God, Jesus, all these naughty lines. It's an incriminating word. Jesus said the one that is sent is not greater than the one that sent him. He said, whoever will do his will. John chapter 7. Whoever will do his will. From verse 15, 16, 17.
And the Jews marveled, saying, "How does this man know the letters, having never studied?" Jesus answered them and said,
He said,
"My doctrine is not mine,
my teaching is not mine,
but he is who sent me.
but he is that sent me.
If anyone wills to do his will,
Whoever want to do his will,
he shall know concerning
he
the
shall
doctrine,
know concerning the doctrine,
whether it is from God or whether I speak of my own authority."
whether it is from God or I speak of myself. Did you see?
That's all.
Yes.
He came 100% man, like the first Adam. God made the first Adam, created him. In fact, worse than the first Adam, he came. Because he came in through the corrupt man. Hence, he must be baptized. There cannot be a record of somebody who baptized God. There is nothing over God at any point. He came in the corrupt, through the corrupt path. You know that God sending, that's what the Paul said. He said, God sending his own son. Romans chapter 8 again. What a text. For verse 2.
For the law of the Spirit of life in Christ Jesus
Yes.
has made me free from the law of sin and death.
Yes.
But what the law could not do,
What the law could not do,
in that it was weak through
in
the
that
flesh,
it was weak through the flesh,
God did by sending his own son
God sent his own son
in the likeness of sinful flesh.
in the likeness of God. God has no sinful flesh. But he sent his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh.
On account of sin,
On account of sin,
he condemned sin in the flesh.
that's why the Bible called him the Lamb of God. As the Lamb, God offered his Lamb up in eternity in order to have his rest and sustain all he created. He offered his Lamb. Like this rhyming song that is in Mary, to Lamb. You see, I don't know the. Ẹyin nìkan lẹ́mọ̀ ìdílé àlàáfíà oríṣiríṣi ló wà. You see, God had a lamb, and to sustain all he created, the lamb became the ransom. And God looked at the equation of all he created and the life of the lamb, and he saw, in fact, in multiple folds, the life of the lamb supersedes, is much more exceeding. That's why I say exceeding abundantly and above all that he created in sustenance. And God said, now I can rest. Not until he made that evaluation, he had no rest. The beautiful thing about God is in this day, he has chosen to give us double for our sins. In this day, he has made. He chose that every war will cease. What is that war? What is that oppression on your life? What is that vice of the devil upon you? What is that hopeless condition? Yes, you got in there through your sin or through your generational father's sin. But he said, first, I will cease, I'll make the war to cease. You know, he said, I will stop in Ephraim, the chariot. I will stop in Jerusalem, the battles. He wanted it. The essence of this journey is for his peace. Restoring man back to the days of his creation. What a mindset. What a way. What he chose is what he chose. If he has chosen us for this time, blessed are we, being partaker in this day. Blessed are we, coming to know the essence of this day in his books. Blessed are we, even more, when we begin to walk in the consciousness of this day. As we journey in the week, it will take him 7 days to perfect what he began to do. Today begins it. By Saturday, he did his done. So you must prepare yourself to walk consciously in his light. If he says war is ending and I have pardoned your sin, Why would you want to begin? Papa said, a ti pinnu lọ́kàn wa láti tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ní ìtọ́jú ti èyí tá a dá ká tó dé àjíǹde. Kàkà ká yí padà à ń kú lọ pátápátá. Nítorí àpòpá Jésù Kristi. How many of us are expecting the resurrection? When you get to the resurrection and you come anew, you have your full seal for this day. That's why I say if we suffer with him, we'll come to glory. The power of the city that was over and against you is ending. Why would you not glory and shout, rejoicing? Why would you not shout for joy? Let's say, don't be my own father. So the journey that began today extends to eternity. And I tell you the truth, whosoever does not have an appointment in today, there is nothing registering him for resurrection. Nothing. Nothing. I tell you the truth. Because this is the only day. It is the work of when God did not begin in purpose. Whatever God never began in purpose in creation never existed. If you exist, you will be what they will. They wanted to make a Tower of Babel to get to heaven. It was not on the scheme of God for his creation. He wiped them out. He scattered them and stopped their feet. He came in his mind, disrupt everything they wanted. I've not been hearing people say, when we got to Jerusalem or when we get to somewhere, we saw the Tower of Babel and we got up, we walked up on it. What happened? It destroyed Babylon. Do you hear the name Babylon today? Eh? But do you still hear Israel?
Yes.
It dissolved Babylon. See how dissolve it. There will be no uncle or nephew in it. That is God. So whoever does not begin in today, the first day, even in creation, he said, God, he said, let there be light, and there was light. And God, he separated light from darkness. He said, and the evening and the morning. And that was the first thing. To everyone that will be saved, to everyone that will be joined with him in his eternal kingdom. This is the first day. Without this day, every other day becomes a waste. Those who take the form, take it from there. Those who are announced for the competition of the day, take it from there. So that in 7 days, they come out in glory. Even at that, they still come to hope. You don't understand? In each stage, there is to hope. After resurrection, they are hoping for the Spirit. The Spirit came on Pentecost. They began to hope forever. It subject all men in hope. After each level, there's an hope. You were in Primary 1. The day you joined Primary 1, and you heard there is a JSS 1, there was an hope for running. You passed primary 1, primary 2, 3. It's all primary, isn't it?
Yes.
You have 3 stages or 4 or 5. And if you want to go more, you primary stage divided into 6 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get to the next stage. You are hoping when you are in primary 3, 4, they are saying, Mommy, can I do what common entrance in primary 4? Can I do it in primary 5? Because you want to jump and leave your mate and get to the other side. And then in primary 4, you do common entrance. You clear it. You'll be looking at those people, when they say they are promoted to primary 5, you know you have been exempted. You give DSS 1. And from DSS 1 to 3, from DSS 3 and SS 1, you begin to say, can I do GC? You say, hope you don't fail. Let me just try. And you tried in DSS SS1 and you made it GC. You see, the next thing is you will leave everybody promoted to SS2 and you will be in the university, the tertiary institution. What would they do if you pass them? When you pass GC and you pass JAMB and you pass your post JAMB, you are in year 1. It always begin with 1. You are in year 1 in the university. And by the time you are out of your university, you are you become a graduate. You go for postgraduate. You can go for postgraduate after a year or 2. I want to do postgraduate. I want to do masters. Now I want to become a professor. I'm going for. I want to be a lecturer. You continue and there is a hope that all men is subjected. This day, he said, as you return to the stronghold, return. When you get to your stronghold, if it's the true stronghold, every stronghold of the evil one will be pulled down. When you say, let's say, you see what do you know the apata? Lórí àpáta, ẹni tó wà lórí rẹ̀, nítorí Kristi ní kẹ́yìn. He came again in another part and said, Adúró lórí Kristi wá, which is our stronghold, our àpáta. Kọ́ wa bó ti ṣe mí lọ́rùn. Rọ́màlẹ́ kárẹ́ sọ̀kalẹ̀, kálẹ̀ borí èṣù. When you are your stronghold, you have weapons. I want to close 2 Corinthians chapter 10, from verse 4.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
When you are on the stronghold, your weapons are no longer carnal. You don't look for, I want to use candle to destroy him. You don't look for, I want to get boys to go and shoot me. I want to hire killer. Those are carnal weapons. I want to break bottle. I want to give him knife or cut him in pieces with cutlass. You know, in our school, there are the boys. They go in there, one large bag like that. There is UT. We call it one UT. We call them there. They just have it in bag. They can have only one book, one exercise book for weapons. So that in our days we call it. Is that your harmony? We ask, hey, Amori, Yele. You understand? So when we are going for a dance service, is that Amori? Yele. Oh yeah. You know, there is confidence. You don't show it. We are show. That is a carnal weapon. He said, when you come and turn and return to the stronghold, where I promised to, I have declared that I will give you double. Where you have been made the prisoner of home. Why are you a prisoner? You dwell in this carnal body. This carnal body only becomes your prison to your soul. Whereas when you are without hope, Ephesians chapter 1, in chapter 2, Paul said, from verse 11, let's see.
Therefore, remember that you once Gentiles in the flesh,
when you were once Gentiles in the flesh,
who are called uncircumcision, by what is called the circumcision made in the flesh.
Yes.
That at the time you were without Christ.
You are without Christ.
Being aliens from the commonwealth of
Israel.
And strangers from the covenant of promise. Having no hope. And without God in the world.
Did you see? No hope. Because when you die eternally. For those who are prisoners of hope, they live in, this is their prison. This body they live in is not in prison under anything. Why? They are by the weapon of their warfare taking out every prison that will hold this body. You don't understand? The prison for the prisoner of hope is this body. They are always looking for, when am I getting out? I need to get out. So to them, they see getting out as, that's why Paul will go and say, because I long to leave this body. If I leave, it's gain. If I stay with you, I begin to contend in myself. I'm the fixed opinion. Should I leave or should I stay? If I stay, it's your gain. If I leave, I'm not losing. That's a prisoner of hope. If you are a prisoner of hope, you must not allow your body, your members, to be subject to any other prison. No cause should reign over you. No force should throw you down. At this time, COVID-19 is out. The whole world is subject to COVID-19. Everybody is afraid. Even the government is afraid of you calling God. So they say, no church, no mosque, because we don't want to spend money unnecessarily. The money we have, we want to use it for ourselves and our family. Bringing that money to show that you now, it's not a very good expenditure for us. So everybody is staying in the house. Now as you stay in the house, if you are a partaker of this day, you talk to God, break me free. Because the appointment of the day was the appointment of the seed. The appointment of the day the Lord has made, was the appointment of the seed. And what is in the seed? The appointment for the seed, the deed of that day was to destroy, to break the head of the seed of the evil one. So when you turn to the stronghold as a prisoner of hope, you will break. Let's read that Corinthians. He said, the weapon of our warfare
are not carnal, but
Then-
mighty.
10:4. 2 Corinthians 10.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal,
Yes.
but mighty through God,
Mighty through God
to the pulling down of
to
strongholds.
the pulling down of.
Strongholds.
Did you see it?
Yes.
The seed of the woman, the seed of the serpent. Seed for seed. Seed against seed. You turning to the stronghold. You have to pull down strongholds. Moses had the rod. He had the snake. The similitude of the power of the serpent. And Pharaoh had the snakes. But the stronghold of the rod of the snake of Moses swallowed up every strongholds the power of Egypt could produce. The serpent could kill. They were all swallowed, pulling down
The stronghold. The stronghold.
Or pulling down the
of
stronghold.
strongholds.
Did you say strongholds?
Yes.
Yes.
Casting down imaginations.
That your body, your members, your own prison will not be subject to anything. So you not be a prisoner of hopelessness. He said, you cast down imaginations. You don't begin to struggle. They thought I am an adulterer. They thought I am rebellious. They rebellious. They thought I am I don't want to give them. They thought all this. It's a casting down. Every imagination that is not consistent with the nature of God I have today be thrown down. You don't need to struggle. The one that works it out takes 7 days. A processing in this day is always 7 days. By the time you come, you are registered in this day and you get to resurrection. Everything you talk about takes 7 days. I've gone through the process, so I can talk. I don't need to pray 1 year before I've had. No. The processing is 7 days. And as you grow, as you continue to grow, the days reduce. It can be within the day. If God will not do that thing, say, no. He will talk to you within the day. No, I'm not doing that thing. This is what we should do. Look at it this way. And then you correct yourself. And you adjust. You turn again. Casting down imagination. Yes?
And every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge
And
of God.
every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. Yes?
And bringing into captivity.
Bring into captivity every thought.
To the obedience of Christ.
Today is the day that we are in it. We are blessed. That he gave us, he counted us worthy for the day. We are favored. He says, save now, Lord. That's what Hosanna means. Blessed is it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad. Hosanna. We beseech you, send prosperity. Hosanna, save now, Lord. Say, blessed is he that comes in the name of the Lord. We have blessed him from the house of the Lord. He now said what? That's our one need. So,
Save now. Save now, I pray. Oh Lord, I pray. Send now prosperity.
yes,
Blessed is he who comes in the name
blessed
of the
is he
Lord.
that comes in the name of the Lord.
We have blessed you from the house of the Lord.
Yes.
God is the Lord.
God is the Lord who has shown us light.
And he has given us a light.
Not a light. He has shown us light. Yes.
Bind the sacrifice with cord.
Listen, after the Hosanna, take the sacrifice. What is the sacrifice? Your life. With cord in love.
To the horns of the altar.
And bind the sacrifice with cord, even unto the horns. The horns of the altar. Christ on the cross. The horns. 1, 2, 3. Say, let us sing. Mo tẹríba. Mo tẹríba. Níbi ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù fún mi láyọ̀. Ọba rẹ̀ fún mi láyọ̀. Ìrètí ọdún. Fine. When you have gone through the process, he said, find the sacrifice. Paul said, a living sacrifice. Bring, I beseech you, brethren, give your body unto God, a living sacrifice. Your body, the prison. The prison of hope. Bring it unto God. Attach it to God. A living sacrifice.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren,
Yes.
by the mercy of God,
Yes.
that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Holy, acceptable
To God.
which is your reasonable service.
That's all. Find the sacrifice called love. Even unto the horns of the altar. The altar is the cross. The horns of the altar is Christ. That he will raise the horn for us. That's the promise of God. Zachariah said it. So we won't break with that like before. It was the horn of salvation. Talk to me.
God is the Lord.
God is the Lord.
And has given us life.
Yes.
Bind the sacrifice with cord unto the horns of the altar.
And as at that time, when you get to the cross, you begin to say,
you are my God.
you are my God.
I will praise you.
I will praise you.
You are my God.
You are my God.
I will exalt
No wonder at the cross, after the cross, Thomas came and said, my Lord and my God. Even that's your God and Lord. As a God, even the Father over him. So it's a process. It has begun. Will you be part of us?
Yes.
Will you be registered in the heavens?
Yes, sir.
Begin to check yourself. And see it too. If the Lord had the need for you today, give yourself to him. If he has made an appointment for you with you today, give your body to him and become a prisoner of hope consciously. Let us pray. Pray. Number me those you have counted worthy for this appointment, kàmíkù àwọn tó ti kà fún àfihàn ti ìpàdé yìí. Iṣẹ́ agbára ẹ̀ hàn nínú ayé mi fún ìṣògo ìbápàdé. Let your mighty works be made manifest in order to glorify this appointment. Release yourself unto him. Because you want to be take part with him in glory. Yọ̀ǹda ara ẹ fún nítorí tó fẹ́ jẹ́ alábàápín pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ nínú òkú. Give unto him this week, then process him. Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ ìpèsè yìí, pèsè mi ní tòótọ́ kí lè yẹ fún òpó. Jẹ́ kí ìyanu ìfẹ́ tún mi gbé dìde. In your love, rejuvenate me and quicken me. Amen. Àmín. Àmín lórúkọ Jésù. Ṣé mo wà? Jésù Kristi. Holy Michael. Olódodo ni ọ́, ọba wa. Ìrẹ́ tó wù nínú òtítọ́ ìfẹ́ rẹ fún ènìyàn láti ránṣẹ́ ìdáǹdè fún ọkàn wa. Ká lè yẹ ní ìbápín fún ìṣògo. Àdúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ rẹ. Ní tètò kákún ìfihàn ọjọ́ rere yìí. Ògo ni forúkọ. Ìrẹ tó ti pinnu àṣepé fún ayé wa. Kí ọkàn wa lè yọ̀ ní ìgbàlà rẹ kúrò lábẹ́ agbára ìsìnrú. Bàbá òdodo. Jẹ́ kí ìfẹ́ ìyanu ìyè yìí kó di mímọ̀ nínú ayé wa. Èyí lọ́jọ́ tó dá. Ká lè bá ọ pé kí àwa pẹ̀lú lè di ọmọ nítorí ìrìn àjò ìsọdọmọ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ọba àìkú ni ọ́. Ìrìn àjò àìkú bẹ̀ láti inú ikú wọ inú ìyè. À ń tẹ̀síwájú ní ìrìn àjò ọ̀sẹ̀ náà bàbá wa. Sìn wá rìn. Ṣe wáyé ní ìpèsè. Bí o ti pèsè ara rẹ, ká lè gbà wá là. Ǹjẹ́ bí àwa pẹ̀lú ti mọ láti pèsè ara wa, kí ìsìn wa kó lè jẹ́ mímọ́ àti ìtẹ́wọ́gbà. Bàbá mímọ́ fi òye yé wa. Ìrìn àjò ọ̀sẹ̀ náà fún ayé wa jẹ́ kó wọ ìgbàlà. Ṣé wáyé fún orúkọ rẹ̀? ọkàn gbogbo tó wà lábẹ́ ìsìnrú, lábẹ́ ìbẹ̀rù nítorí àrùn àjàkálẹ̀ coronavirus. Àwọn tó wù ọ́ láti kà kún nítorí tó parí ọjọ́ òní ṣe ìgbàlà fún wa.
Àmín lórúkọ Jésù Kristi.
Ṣe ìtúsílẹ̀ fún wa.
Àmín lórúkọ Jésù Kristi.
Ṣe ìdáǹdè fún wa.
Àmín lórúkọ Jésù Kristi.
Kí ẹwà orúkọ rẹ lára wa kó di mímọ̀ fún
Àmín lórúkọ
ìṣòro.
Jésù.
Àní kí gbogbo ayé lè yìn ìpinnu ẹ̀ fún wa. Fàṣẹ sí láé àti láé.
Àmín, àmín, àmín lórúkọ Jésù.